Run like the wind.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond.
Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these plans would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Just back there.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me. No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since. We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted. What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens. I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps. We won't let you down. Onward then? Onward.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid,
Of course.
it is not. My name is Herm. I wish to be deployed.
No, I will not send. Why would you want?
I need to. I was raised, or rather, it was not a play. We were taught, and few others.
I can't imagine.
I lost so much. They must be. The Institute was run.
You were good. The fact remains.
Sid,
Too dangerous. I'll go to but.
you will.
I won't let. You can.
Be the.
All right.
May them.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
What else could it be?
So, there's a new mother. Passing over it, I can see the heads of it.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him. Something tells me this. Joshua, I don't think I'd realized how different, but
I suppose it's not.
she doesn't think.
And that's why we need to remind and to let her know that we still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly...
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his... and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up?
To see this night, it was the first time Father had allowed us to... And when he realized you were missing... Yeah.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in it. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say,
And it seems you and Jill have...
Mount Hill.
True. Though I suspect it is also...
You're saying I should go and scout the area?
I'm saying we should...
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Mans Hill cannot be...
Perhaps it's the only place I
Then why not ask...
someone at the back. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
There's something about it. I feel like it's calling.
Say what you will. Lady Karen's... This should tides over to a new mood.
Oh,
I need your... Joshua and I are looking for a place where...
snow daisies. I reckon both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Right.
Did you learn where we might find...
The gardener here mentioned the...
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, I recall that she kept a record of us, so I asked her if she perhaps noted...
Whose shores border the meadows. The Zem might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his sword.
If Philippe is gone, who's our new captain?
Welcome back. Raids give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning. Just staying put for now.
Come on. The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Lute mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirit. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern...
I'm sorry.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable. No one thought to ask me what I was nothing to them. A pawn.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there, and I knew then. No, I'll never forget that. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the Tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have, again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, the everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Is something the matter, Karen?
Don't know. But yes, summer's come to my time.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that colour before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. They could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Alright lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now? Please tell us you bought another lantern. Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run! Wait for us, Chief!
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking, any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves. Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to.
Aye. That is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in it.
So they weren't aware of them.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy.
Then we'd better take her advice.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight...
Let's hope.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of it. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different?
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after so might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Harpoggart?
I think there may well be. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of ultimate no, I hazard that it was not more specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders littered legend holds, that the fallen challenged the gods, and it seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secret.
So they could make...
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the It is perfectly possible that
Among their many achievements.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls, a pointless conflict which served only, and when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance, which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards...
There's only one way to know for sure, Karen.
Down in Port Isolde, since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs, we'll go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got... Oh, and take the crystal with you.
Thank you.
Shall we then?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother...
I was hoping you'd say that.
Samuel! Slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present there, I chased them all the way from the gates, but they're swift as hair.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking?
Sorry. We've been away from...
Alright, I'll humor you. After the poll, we turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron, well, he saw it and weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamouring for. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favoured shards that crack as soon as you look at them. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things.
I see. And you think the men you were...
Why? You in them? Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out.
We might still be able to...
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy.
Understood.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it's unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them. Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
And tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something.
Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, "Your crystals are your lives," and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And that we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road.
Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Lord Rosfield sent his self-release, did he?
I'll come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
Right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
This one.
Boy, we got company.
I'll be taking that. And the rest Kill! Stay down. This way. don't think I can go on. All right, this should be far enough. Chief? They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told you, thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you could take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself. If you've got a plan, Chief. Tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like. Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand. What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Kind of you to think of him.
This one.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reeds at a... After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail. Let's go. There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his mopping.
Then why am I not amused? This won't be easy. What did you find, boy?
Clive? Judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we better stick to the swamps.
lost them.
Then think again.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd needs a wolf straight?
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? No.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha will appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home? And let those thieving pricks mark what's ours? The Dusk Crystals, aye. But the light... think about...
And you're sure they're bound for the tower?
Do you know anything of the place?
Alas, not. I have seen it labelled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. And
Not so impenetrable, apparently.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But
a Mother Crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make a... To think there could have been a Mother Crystal here in Rosaria all this time. Goblins. What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
They certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close. Get him! You're right.
I'll manage.
This one.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Chill. You may want to see this.
What?
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out. It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is... who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore. I know that voice. Come on. Well, look who it is.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Chief!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now! And will they run away? Or do the fighting?
crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore. I know that voice. Come on.
I think you've made it angry. Try what